Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Matt Barton, and this is Matt Chat episode 477, featuring a look at the game Jagged Alliance 2. Now, yes, I covered Jagged Alliance 1 in the last video, but so many of you were writing in and saying, you know, as good as 1 is, Matt, you gotta play the second one. The second one is really where this series, this franchise, it really takes off. It's still a game that many people go back and play today. It's one of those perennial favorites. So I thought, what the heck, you know, I'm kind of on a roll here, so we'll go ahead and see what the second Jagged Alliance is all about. If you want the too long, didn't read version, yes. Definitely go buy this. It's on GOG for about $5. It's on special right now. I don't know if it will be by the time you watch this, but anyway, I had a lot of fun with it, so I wanted to share the first few hours of gameplay here with you. So without further ado, here is Jagged Alliance 2. Alright folks, here we go with Jagged Alliance 2. As you can see here, I have the Stracciatella patch or mod installed, version 0.16.1. You pick that up for free. I don't know everything that it does. It just gives you a launcher that gives you some options for playing in a windowed mode, some additional resolution options. I think it fixes a lot of the bugs too. I'm not quite sure what all it does, but it was advised that I download that, so I did so. Let's go ahead and get into it. Initial game settings. Difficulty level novice, definitely. Again, not a game that holds your hand. This thing will slap you silly. It's brutal. Extra difficulty. Now, I'm not sure what... This might be stuff that patch introduced. And notice they have not only Iron Man, but Dead is Dead mode for those true masochists. Really got something to prove, man. Cannot load previous save games. I mean, that's about as old school hardcore as you get right there. Not gonna pick that option. Okay. Normal, tons of guns. I'm not quite sure what that does. I should probably look that up. I guess we'll go with normal. Nah, tons of guns. Give me tons of guns. Game style, realistic or sci-fi? I think you know the correct answer to that question. Okay. Oh, you have chosen Novice Mode. This setting is appropriate for those new to Jagged Alliance, those new to strategy games in general, or those who've just fallen out of their mother's wombs. You are a wimp, sir. A coward! Your choice will affect things throughout the entire course of the game. They're even making you second guess your choice of difficulty level. Oh, I'm not sure now. Oh my god. Am I sure I want to... Are you sure you want to play it now? I feel like I got a drill sergeant like yelling at me. Okay, yes. Novice. Oh, here we go. Rebel base in Omerta, Baruco. It's a very nice rendering. And look how much progress is made just in those few years in between these first Jagged Alliance games. I mean, that looks fantastic. Look at that Adrena, our queen for life. A little bit of violence in this town. Mostly peaceful, but a little bit of disagreement. Prague, Czech Republic, 2 months later. Ominous. Yep, that's Prague. I could tell that's Prague. Because it said it was Prague. Is that a preview? I love these effects. They really went to town on these cutscenes. Petritska Kavarana. Rat Buffet.
I was happy to hear you have decided to take the assignment. No doubt your inquiries have shown that I, Enrico Chivaldori, speak the truth. In the past 10 years, since killing my father and framing me, my wife has inflicted great suffering upon my people. Those that may be of value to her are imprisoned, beaten, and tortured. The old, the sick, even infants with birth defects are removed swiftly from the population. Now it is time to remove her. I have brought the money you requested. It is everything I have. However, Arulco is full of gold and
Who's
silver,
that on that?
and you might be able
Who
to
is that?
convince
Look.
the miners to help us in the struggle. There also exists a small but determined rebel movement. They are led by a man named Miguel Cordona. If you can locate Miguel, I have written a letter for you to give him. I believe he will accept you and prove to be an invaluable ally. I wish you luck, my friend.
Maybe we get to try the rat. Whoa. Well, that was cool. It just sort of jumped right in. Okay. Welcome to your laptop. Press H to get help at any time. Well, I'm pressing H. It's not helping me. Just set it at any time. Alright. It's very small, but I will try to read this. In this screen, there are a number of programs to help organize your vacation in Arulco. They are all helpful, but if you're just starting out, you'll want to check out your email first, then use the web to visit the AIM site, AOL Instant Messenger, to hire some mercs. Oh yeah, this is the cool thing about this one. You get to create your own character. That's not the IMP. Yeah, IMP. You may also want to check out the IMP site as well. And that's how we create our own custom character. The IMP site will cost $3,000, so don't spend all your money on AIM. Good advice. If you want to save your game, you'll have to shut down your laptop first. I'm being punked here. You can open it up again at any time. I'm going to assume they're talking about their in-game system. When you're ready to travel to Arulco, shut down your laptop. Don't show me this type of help anymore. No, I definitely need the help. Okay. Check out the email first. One of the greatest forms of modern communication, use the tool to stay in touch with Enrico and various other contacts and businesses. You have already received email, which we have helpful to you. 1999. We pretty much had email by then, right? I'm getting old, but I'm pretty sure that was everybody would have known what email was. Let's see, web. Use this to hire your team from AIM's website. Blah, blah, blah. Obtain resources. Oh, that's a good addition. Remember that last game, you really couldn't buy stuff. You just had to find it. So that's pretty cool. Files. Use this to browse and view any files you receive. I love this music too. It's very, very soothing. History. History program is an electronic notebook that will keep track of various events and quests. Okay. Personnel. Review your current team. Numbers in parentheses, besides skills and attributes, represent gains that Merc has made while in your employ. Finances. Use this to review all your finances. Apart from a summary of the previous day's activities, you'll see a forecast of what your balance will be at the end of the following day. Yes, a game that teaches not just violence, but financial balancing. Budgetary skills. Salary is the amount a merc charges for his services. Yes, this was in the previous game. Merc charges differing amounts depending on whether the contract... Oh, it's a little bit more nuanced, I think. So you take a contract for a day, a week, or 2 weeks. Man, it's the level of detail on this game. Don't blow your wad on expensive mercs. Blow your entire wad. A merc's statistics represent his overall ability. Yes, 0 to 1. I like the fact that everything is just percentile based. Makes it a lot easier. It's a computer, you don't have to worry about people doing mental math. Alright, I think this is mostly the same. Health, agility, so on and so forth. And we got skills. Looks like it's either the same or very similar to the previous game. So I'll go through that. You have new mail. Look at the lengths they went to here. I mean, they got their own little custom operating system. Sir OS VII with Internet Surfer. Sir Tech. I would prefer this to this operating system I'm dealing with here. ENIAC Power 82. Sir Tech, Sir OS, man. I'll install that. Enrico, you do not know me. However, I've been informed that you are in a position to help me. I wish to avoid divulging details of my predicament electronically and wonder whether you can meet with me at your earliest convenience. I mean, don't you get these kind of emails all the time? I think I might have sent a few, too. Further to our discussion last night, I find your terms agreeable. I will need a couple of days to raise the money. While I am doing so, I trust you will be looking into my story, and we should be able to conclude our deal shortly. RIS report. As you requested, please find the background information on Aruko as a file attachment to this message. Attachment move to files area. You're just kind of astounded by the detail of this. I mean, all this, like, emails and files, and I feel like I'm having almost as much fun as if I was like using Windows 3.1 and like AOL back in the day. Maybe this is a game of solitaire we can play somewhere. What's this? Psych Pro Inc. We know what you're thinking. This must be spam. Know your character. Can you be your own worst enemy? How can you best use your talents? Find out who you really are at Institute for Mercenary Profile. Oh man, they were having a good time with this. At Imp, we know the mercenary trade. We know the pressures you're under, and we know what it takes. Advice you won't find at any candy PC site. I guess that's probably politically correct site. Our profiles are designed to elicit honest answers, accurate results, and information you need to know. Why you need us. As professional armed servicemen, you need psychological profiling and sometimes counseling to get ahead in your profession and to use your God and Smith & Wesson given talents to their fullest potential. Oh, this is fabulous. What you get? Imp analyzes you scientifically. We look at your personality, your skills, your physical attributes, right down to your voice and portrait identification. You get a look at your character, an in-depth profile of who you are and what makes you tick. Or get clacked. With this special email offer, you get it all for only $3,000. A savings of $2,500 off regularly advertised prices. Okay, we've got a secret activation code. Should probably write that down. XEP624 with your promo code. Law enforcement agencies are requested to note that this is for entertainment only. It does not in any way, that can be proven in court of law technically, supply actual mercenaries. Okay, that's great. And then we got files here. We can look at a recon report. If you don't know where to find us, we don't want your business. I guess this is a little bit of information. Nice photo. Small third world country, varied terrain, one major city. 2 airports. Government. Dictatorship under the guise of a monarchy. Ruler, Queen Deidreana Ratman? Were terminated. Including education. Good. Countries canceled all recreational and social programs, including public health and welfare. A little close to home, but it's fictional. Military. Substantial armed forces, 2 infantry. Economy, rich in natural ores. Well, so telling me all about this place, I guess. Aruko's previous government is considered a unique democratic monarchy. Monarchy. Oh, we're even getting into like history here? Come on. Who's this? And the Cardona family subsequently returned to their hometown of Omerta, feeling bitter and cheated. They began a peaceful political campaign to reinstate their family as the rulers of Aruko. Andreas Chivaldori governed Aruko from 1948. Blah, blah, blah. Popular election. Oh. King felt his son should take a bride. This is almost like a movie with all this detail. Man. How much of this do I actually need to know? How much is just for flavor? Intelligence. Please note that this following is highly speculative. Queen has been certain that Michael Corrado would kill Enrico, thus eliminating this enemy. Has died. All members of the judicial system have been executed. So she's not a very good queen. She's cruel. Sounds like we're probably going to be... Oh, she's researching and stockpiling weapons of mass destruction. I'm guessing she's not going to be the good guy in this. The population has been living in constant fear. They have grown accustomed to witnessing the fateful results from the slightest hint of subversive behavior. Subversive. Mikhail Granada's rebel force has begun to receive outside funding. Queen Deidreana canceled the election. Declared herself ruler for life. Yeah, I want to do that. Can I just declare myself the ruler for life? 2 months ago, Aruko's military forces attacked the Emeritus rebel base. It has been one of my life goals for a long time. You know, Matt rules. For life. You know, I need to put that on there. Personal check. Stated previously, Enrico Chivaldori is dead, therefore no current information is available. Yes, Chivaldori is dead. Here at Recon Intelligence, we hope you are satisfied with our search results. Should you have any other inquiries, feel free to contact us. Alright, so that's... this is all just background information, I suppose. Let's get... web. Huh. The Association of International Mercenaries, the most professional choice for commanders in need of a qualified hired gun. Warning. You've got a pop-up ad in this. Oh my! You must be at least 18 years. This is fantastic. I'm not even in the game yet. Look at this. Okay. So we can hire some yeah, read this warning. You must be at least 18 years old, of sane mind, and have, well, there goes me, and have no more than 2 felony convictions in any given country to gain access to this site. Policies, members, history, links. Bobby Ray's guns and things. Under construction. Oh, that's too bad. Looks like a great website. I use Bobby Ray's guns and things all the time. close that, I guess. What else we have? Click web again for bookmarks. McGillicuddy's Mortuary for all your funeral needs. Ask about our group rates. Oh man. Malleus, Incas, and Staples. And Stapes. Insurance brokers. All members, alumni. Alumni? You know, I think these are the people from the previous game. Yeah, Smoke. Snake, I remember him. That's a nice little little homage to the previous game. Okay, so it looks like this kind of just goes... Wow, why? Really? Contract? Wow, they just put in a bunch of legalese here? It's like pages that you... Wow. Somebody either had a lot of time on their hands or they really wanted to have some fun with, like, making fun of legalese, I guess. But, okay. I'm ready to get in. I want to create a character is what I want to do. Oh, imp. On target killer profiles. Not affiliated with A. C. Bronson. I'm not a mercenary, but I play one on TV. Imp's quick and accurate profiling service gave me exactly what I needed and expected. J. Renault. While I found Imp's service tailored to the needs of the merc, technically we're still investigating their involvement in alleged illegal activities. Okay, activation code. Lots of really fun inside and sort of geeky humor here. They know their audience well. You know, I could tell that. Our patented four-step process can break any person into their main components without the aid of a machete. Well, that's a relief. Please provide us with basic information about yourself. Okay. Name. Matt. Nickname. Rat King, yeah. Gender. Male. Very male. Done. I don't think we're done yet. Commence actual profiling. Select personality. Unlike other quizzes that try to get you excited about ink stains on paper, our thorough assessment is designed to elicit the answers that indicate the skills you identify with most strongly. And while we know it's a hazy concept, try to be honest. Choose answers that most closely mirror your actual thoughts. Trust us, we've had worse than you. So you think. When you were a kid, you most wanted to be Bruce Lee, Clint Eastwood, Rocky, Houdini, Terry Bradshaw, or the President. That's a tough question. I don't... There's some good options here. I guess I... Houdini's definitely is up there. I might go Clint Eastwood. Yeah, Clint. I mean, who doesn't like Clint Eastwood? He's a good... I bet he would be a great merc. So you're waiting in line at a circus watching a punk teenager attempt to throw darts at balloons in order to win a prize. He misses the first 3 shots and pays for more. Apparently after a luxurious prize, a gold nose ring for his girlfriend. After watching him for 20 minutes, you grow frustrated. You have quite a bit of skill in this game, so you decide to offer him a bit of on-the-spot coaching to show him how to throw a dart properly. Skillfully toss darts over his shoulder so that no one notices. You know, in real life, I'm actually pretty good at darts. It's probably my favorite. And I like Big Buck Hunter Pro, but darts is up there as far as bar games. Grab him by his chain-wearing neck and stick his concrete, hard, pointy purple hair spikes through the gigantic balloons he cannot seem to otherwise hit. Kindly ask the game's other attendant if he could possibly spare a moment from his 12-pack so that you too could play. You know, these are good questions. You know, it's actually, you have to put some thought into the... Like, I don't know. Probably number one. I don't know. We'll go with... let's just try it. How many of these are... Wow, 16 questions. I better pick the pace up here. Okay, you just watch someone put $1 million into a locker at a bus station. Amazed that he just walks away, albeit with the key, you find yourself in a moral dilemma. Thankfully, it does not last long. You wait for the coast to clear, pick the lock, and take the money. Clear the coast yourself. Who cares? You've got $1 million. Blow open the lock with your gun, walk coolly out of the building, and grab the first blonde you happen to pass by. Who did these questions? Is this Brenda? 3. Follow him. Under the cover of darkness, you ambush him and grab the key along with any other goodies he might be carrying. 4. Call the police. No. I think number 1, yeah. Suppose you owned a pickup truck and lived in Tennessee. Yes, let's suppose. What is the most likely item to be displayed in the rear window? Your rack of semi-automatic hunting rifles for those really aggressive deer, a peace sign, the rebel flag, a silhouette of a naked woman to complement those on your mud flaps, a comical character with 2 big old guns and the words "back off" in blood red letters. I'll go number 1. A certain annoying, pathetic, furry purple dinosaur should be held up as a loving role model for children's morals and values. Hung from a tree. That's kind of nasty. Hung from a tree and shot. Oh my God, hung from a tree, shot, gutted, and run over by a Buick? Whoa, somebody really's got to think about Barney, huh? Yeah, do the number. You know, Buick. You are alone and asleep in your bed at night when you hear a sound downstairs. You are certain someone is breaking into your house. In the lingering seconds between awakening and your impending heart attack, you reach for the phone and call 911. What would you most likely do next? Well, somebody's breaking into your house. 1. Scream at the top of your lungs until your vocal cords feel like gravel. Grab a knife and head downstairs after the intruder. Stay on the phone and hide under the bed. Realize that you're trapped, you bolt out the nearest exit, even if that means jumping out of the second-story window. 5. Grab your gun, begin blowing holes through the floor of your bedroom and yell, "Yeah, come on up and get some of this stuff, guy!" In the middle of a normal day in a large American city, you notice an army surplus store being looted. Thinking, with a decided lack of morals, that this must be your lucky day, you rush inside. There are, however, only 4 things left in the store. I mean, this is just like the ACT. You grab one and rush up. Which one do you grab? A brand new computer, minus, of course, the necessary manuals. A complete set of survival knives with a special slicer and dicer attachment kit. Night vision goggles. Daytime, the unnecessary hazard. Bob, the night clerk. You grab Bob, the night clerk, who's wrapped in duct tape, but otherwise okay. Probably a computer. You're applying for a job as a butcher. You know, is it seriously going to use all of this information? Alright, we're a butcher. We demonstrate you can skillfully wield 2 blades. Take a few liberties with your background, such as that high-profile and fictional position you held as foreman at Bob's Slaughterhouse. Show up well-dressed and confident. You are the perfect candidate. Begin practicing prime cuts on neighborhood pets. Yikes! 3, I think. We're only halfway done. Your wife is 3 hours late coming home and hasn't called. You didn't notice. Tell Candy there's no rush to leave. Assume she is with someone else, no doubt a strapping 18-year-old buck. Pace back and forth in the living room until you were a path in the carpet. 3 hours late, hat and collar. Well, Candy. You live next door to a college frat house. Following weekend after weekend of loud and crazy parties, you know, I don't even need the game. I mean, I'm having enough fun here with this survey. Oh, this actually happens. Yeah, loud, crazy parties. Decide that yes, you really are too old for this. Really begin to doubt your wife is having a Rubbermaid party for the boys. Bribe your plumber to hook their septic tank directly into the CO2 system after installing several strategically placed Guinness signs. Do nothing, fearing the calling of police would only lead them to God knows what. To your property. I like this. Driving to work in a new sports car, you pull up behind a young man in the minivan going approximately -5 miles per hour. You are unable to pass him and your frustration begins to fantasize. You press R for rocket launcher. You could hold a class wherein you would teach people proper Autobahn driving techniques. Then a ramming device springs out from the front of your car and baps his car faster. That every curse you're uttering can be broadcast loudly and in stereo inside his vehicle. The psychic ray of death spins them off the road where they would be slapped by Mario Andretti, who says, "Give me your license." A rocket launcher. Typically, you do not endorse violence, no. However, you would easily pay $1,000 to see the following fight. Jackie Chan versus Jean-Claude Van Damme. Ooh. Crocodile Dundee versus Tarzan. Barbie versus Godzilla. The NRA versus Congress. Mike Tyson versus the Incredible Hulk. Bill Gates versus RoboCop. Oh, that one. I don't even need to read the rest. During the summer, you generally think, and that's more than you could say for yourself in the other seasons. Oh. This is great. Who did this? Your children will any day now drive you completely insane. And you're close already. But this fashion trend towards less is more is a very good thing. It's too damn hot. You know, probably 4. There's very little you would not do willingly, except sit in the window seat of a small airplane as you circle in a holding pattern for 2 hours. Ever admit that once, just once, you were turned on by a comic book character? Spend a week walking through the desert, even if you knew that the woman of your dreams would be on the other side. Software development. Gotta be Brenda. If you were a Major League Baseball player, you would be best known for your accurate pitching, switch hitting, enormous bat, outlandish request for a bigger salary. I mean, who can really scrape by on $1 million a year these days? Yes. You are in a commercial jetliner which crashes in a remote mountain range. Half the passengers survive. Fortunately, you are one of them. Being the leader that you are, you gather the survivors and announce that you will lead a team down the mountainside. Concerned with starvation, declare yourself chef and send a team to see if the heavy-set woman... That's hilarious. Okay, gather the survivors around the wreckage and light what remains of the fuel tanks as the fire grows in intensity. You yell repeatedly, "Why prolong it?" Hunt down the bar cart, finding it. This is like Mad Magazine or Cracked level comedy on this thing. Okay, hunt down the bar cart, finding it down the bar cart. Finding it intact, you organize one last drunken blowout before everyone freezes to death. Oh, yeah. Have you answered all these questions to the best of your ability? Yes. You're very sure of yourself. Impressive. That was fabulous. Oh, we're not done yet. Attributes. I don't know what that means. Okay, we get 40 bonus points. Let's see, maybe health up to 70. So you can't be good at everything. But I definitely want marksmanship to be up there. Maybe don't need so much medical. Turn that down some. Not sure if it's better to be a little bit of everything or max things out, but I want to be a good shot. That looks pretty good. Do your skill and attribute settings reflect how you see yourself? Why, yes. I get to pick up portrait. The portrait that you most identify with will tell us as much about how you perceive yourself and is important for complete scientific analysis. Well, they even make this part of the game. Oh, this is really well done. Hey, that guy kind of looks like me. No. No. Oh, we don't have that many to choose from, I guess. Well, maybe that guy. Yeah. Voice.
Time for the enemy to say its prayers.
We have some inconveniences to dispose of.
Time to take out the trash. Time for the enemy to say its prayers.
This kind of reminds me of Baldur's Gate. Alright, are we done? Are you satisfied with your selections? To review them, select the appropriate button below. Yes, we are done. You should receive an email. Do you authorize a $3,000 payment? Boom! Okay, and I think for the rest we can just hire mercs. View the mercenary mugshot index. Review the individual mercenary's file. Browse the alumni gallery. Sort by. Oh, you can even sort! Wow, man. It's just very impressive. So look at their mugshots. Oh. You know, the manual gives you a tip on who to hire. Pretty sure Hitman's one. You look at the stats there. Marksmanship is high. It's always good. He's got some equipment. Optional gear. Looks pretty good. Contact.
Hello, Ace. You're talking to Hitman Hennessy, mercenary for hire. How big a bag am I packing?
1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks. Equipment. No equipment? No equipment.
Don't believe everything you read, Ace? I've never felt better.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure. I guess I'll go for a week.
Count me in, Ace.
Hitman should arrive at the designated drop-off point on day 1. Okay, who else do we want? How do we get back to that screen? Whoops. Come back! There we go. Okay, we got... The shadow looks pretty cool. It's camouflage paint. Scully, Magic, Thor, Dr. Q. Some of these look kind of grayed out. Is he too expensive or something? Oh, this is a doctor. Should be able to afford him. We need a doctor. Let's see. Contact.
Dr. Q Huang speaking.
Dr. Q Huang.
I'm prepared to offer you several alternatives. The arrangement is mutually beneficial. I agree to the terms.
Okay. Got our doctor. Let's see. I wish I could. How do I get back to that screen? There we go. Okay, I think we need to hire at least one more. Remember, we don't have to spend all the money now. Grunty. You know, sometimes it's almost more fun to hire bad people just to so you can laugh. You know, there's a lot of personality in this game, obviously. That's why people recommend it so much. I think we need to get a woman. Buns? Buzz? Raven. Let's see what Buzz... Oh, there's Spider there, too. Let's look at Spider. Steroid. Dr. Donna Spider Houston. Oh, we don't need another doctor, though. Buzz. Louisa Buzz Garneau. Oh, wow, she's got 96 marksmanship. She looks great. Recently certified as an auto and heavy weapons specialist. She had a major falling. They didn't like detailed biographical notes. Her tell-all book, Undercover Underlinks. Wait, Buzz Garneau's life has undergone some major changes in the past year. She had a major falling out with Lynx. They could barely stand to be on the same planet. So what would happen if we hired both of them?
I'm listening. What are you willing to commit to? Yeah, I guess.
She doesn't sound too keen. So she doesn't like Lynx, huh? Where's Lynx? Lynx. Oh, too bad. On assignment. Maybe later we could hire Lynx. So we got 4 people. I think that's good. I'm going to save some money. Alright, I think we can just shut down now, right? There isn't much you can do on this screen until you've arrived in Aruko. Once you've finalized your team, click on the time compression button at the lower right. This will advance time until your team arrives in Aruko. To open your laptop back up, click the laptop button. Tip. Might be a good idea to save your game, yes. Okay, let's save the game. The right button. There we go. Save the game. Alright, I will save it here and be right back.
Clear.
Okay, maybe that's what you have to do. So it looks like they're kind of going in the right direction. Four hours maybe, or 4 people.
Got where I needed to be. What's on the agenda?
Okay, so they move a square, and then I guess you gotta click on them. Go down. Alright.
Yes. My attention.
So he needs to go... Oops. Need to go to the southern side now. Yeah, this was
I hear ya.
the thing that was confusing the heck out of me before. I don't think you go south. I think you just
hear ya.
always go across the map.
I'm on it.
Yes. My attention.
Okay.
At least that's what I think is the case. Not even sure if they just put these in for filler or you occasionally randomly encounter people. Okay, let's try it and see what happens. Being finicky. Here we go, all mercs. Okay. Go south. Now, why is he pointing that way, though? No, I don't think that's right. Looks, I don't want him to go that way. Oh, goodness. I can't do anything, I guess.
My journey has come to a
Oh,
successful
why did he go
conclusion.
that way? You know, now that I'm looking at this thing closer, I wonder if I was supposed to go there. Can I go back? Alright, so he just stayed, they're just staying there. Alright, I think I got this figured out. So I go,
Here's my attention.
no, everybody, come on.
Here's my attention.
You can do it. Everybody back. Yes. Okay, so that's moving them back to where we were.
I made it. So what now?
Okay, now they're there. So, might have to get online and get some help with this, but
Here's my attention.
looks like I should go to the southern side now. There's an X there.
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay.
Path blocked. Okay, what? How do I get...
Okay.
Okay, I'm confused.
I hear you.
So if I can't go to the southern side, it's not telling me, not giving me any information about why I can't. So that's confusing. Well, that seems to be...
I hear you.
If I go to the left or right, I get the option. Maybe it's just that path is blocked and it's just only visible on that big map. Let's try it out. You know, maybe I have to go all the way back to Omerta and then go down this trail. But, you know, let me go that way. There's no trail. Man, I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm going to have to get some help here.
I made it. So what now?
Let's see if we can go south on this map, and if not, I'll pause it and we'll get to the bottom of this.
I hear you.
Here's my attention.
We clear.
Yeah, see, it just has that. Can't go. I wonder if. Done intern. I'm gonna just save it here and then get to the bottom of this. So that took quite a bit of online searching, but I think I have the solution to this little problem. So we move the guys all the way to the south.
I hear you.
Okay, and here's the weird thing. So you'd think it would be here, but you got to go all the way to the bottom down, all the way to the bottom of the screen. Okay, that makes no damn sense. But that's the way it's done apparently, so there you go. In 1999, I guess they figure you would have figured that out eventually. Oh, that's not even the way I needed to go. Oh.
Got where I needed to be.
Okay.
What's on the agenda?
Now we need to go east. Ooh. Some stuff here.
Yes, my attention.
Please clear.
Fine.
I don't know if they always detect the enemies. You sometimes just stumble across people randomly. You know, on this screen.
Yes,
my
I'm on.
attention.
Okay.
Not sure.
Okay.
Let's see, how do we... Yeah.
Please
I
clear.
guess we can't go across this field.
Okay.
No, somehow you can use a helicopter to get around. You have to clear the... I think there's only certain sectors where you can land the helicopter. You gotta clear it first.
Okay.
There we go. Oh no. Very tricky getting around these corners. Okay, that looks good.
Enemies have been detected in this area.
Alright, there we go. 4 of them. Actually, it says question mark, so we don't know. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, this is the airfield. So I guess once we get this cleared, we can probably land our helicopter in here. Save! Did I save? Whoa! Come back here. Okay, let's do this.
Yes, my attention.
I actually want to be a little bit more tactical this time.
Okay.
Alright, so there's a fence. Looks like it's electrified, so maybe I shouldn't try to climb it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I might have to use dynamite on this level. Where's the entrance to this place?
Please clear. I hear you.
Oh, it's down here. Okay.
Please clear.
We just always go in guns blazing, or is there like negotiation? Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Clear.
Gotta be some guards around here somewhere.
Looks like we're gonna be seeing some action, Ace.
Ace. See my ace in the hole, or just the ace hole? Let's try to pop him in the head. Oh, missed. Missed. And a miss.
Yes.
Buzz is hitting the head.
Yes?
What the hell? Man, can't seem to hit him.
You have my attention.
Everybody missed.
Yes.
Panting like a rabid dog.
Oh, they're gonna kill her. Just keeps hitting my own dude.
Damn.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay, I better have Q do his
You have
thing.
my attention.
Yes.
So don't ever shoot with one of your guys in the way. I guess it's a lesson there. He can't do anything.
Yeah.
I was surprised Hitman wasn't able to hit at all.
Burned up my ammo, Ace.
Okay, well, I guess he's just not going to be helpful.
Yes.
Q's busy. I better just... Can't change to that stance here. Okay, just have to do that.
Bad guys.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is not
Yes.
the ideal scenario.
Yes.
Come on, Rat King. He's right there. Now, come on. Ah! Phew, finally got him, though.
Super. What's this? Yeah.
Hitman. Where's this other one?
Okay.
Out of movement.
Oh, I need some gauze.
Did Hitman get wounded too?
You have my attention.
I need some gauze.
Yes.
You know you're not having a good day when you need some gauze. Oh, where's this bad guy out there? I don't like that I can't see him.
Yeah.
You have my attention.
No,
Yeah.
man, you get down.
Yes. Alrighty. Damn it.
Okay. Lie her down.
Bad
Oh.
guys.
This just gets better and better. Might be
Yes.
time to use a grenade. She's got some dynamite.
Need lead.
She's
Yes.
out of ammo. Can't hit.
Yeah.
I think he's still getting patched up.
Yeah.
Very good. He's good to go now. Get him on that side of the sign, I think. Oh, not quite enough ammo. I wonder how many points you need to throw a grenade. 10. Okay, so I guess he just has to wait for more.
Yes.
And stand him up.
I'm on it.
Trying to get him. Oh, not a good spot to be standing up.
You have my attention.
Yeah, let's not patch up the enemy.
Yes.
Yo.
Oh, damn, I
heard
got Dr. Q.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, clearly you're not hitting
Yes.
anything like this. Stupid action points.
Yeah.
What the f- That was a long ways from the person I was trying to hit. He patch up himself. Well, I guess he doesn't need first aid. Thought somebody got hit again. Oh well.
Yes.
I can't.
Freaking lucky. Yes.
Is he not getting hit? What's up
You
with
have my
Dr. Q?
attention.
Doesn't need first aid. I don't know what's going on with that.
I am in search of ammunition for my weapon.
He's
Yeah.
out of ammo. This guy can't seem to hit anything. Maybe that's like he's in the dark. Not enough ammo. Come
Yes.
on. Not enough action points. Maybe I need to turn off that burst ammo. Got him in the legs. Not enough action
You have my
points. Oh no. Alright, load up. Not enough action points. Oh, I needed you
Yes?
to hit. Oh. Damn.
Yes?
Killed him.
Good. Something
You have
right
my
there.
attention.
Yeah, patch her up yet
Yes.
again. Alright, I'm gonna move him. Got him. Whew!
Super.
Jeez. That was rough.
Yes.
Somebody's got it.
Yeah.
Nobody's got any
We's
action
clear.
points.
Pisses
Yeah.
me off. I haven't got all day to look for them. Bunch of wieners.
Okay.
So I think when it does that, it takes you out of combat.
Got it.
Okay, that'll work.
We's clear. Yeah.
What happened? Must have re-entered combat.
We's clear.
You have my attention.
What happened?
Fine.
Yes? Alrighty.
Yes. I hear you.
ACA.
Yes.
I don't think I can figure it must be an enemy, another enemy out here somewhere.
I'm on it.
Where though?
Yeah.
You have my attention. Got it.
Yes? Okay.
Doesn't look too good.
Yeah. We's clear.
At last, with any luck, there'll be a couple of males to shoot.
Yeah.
What the heck was that? Couple of males to shoot.
Yes?
Yes.
Where are you at? I'm guessing
I
I
hear
can't
ya.
shoot through the fence.
You have my attention. Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
You
Yeah.
call that close? Yes. Damn it.
Let's turn off her burst mode too. Oh, missed the headshot.
You have my attention.
Yeah.
It's up to you, Hitman. Ah!
Yes.
Man, those action points are
I hear you.
PETA.
You have my attention. Fine.
Ten? Alright, I get another shot at me. She's dead.
You have my attention.
Obviously I would want to reload this if I was playing for keeps,
I
but
am in search of ammunition for my weapon.
we'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Come
Burned up
on.
my ammo, Ace. Yes. Need to reload.
Obviously marksmanship is...
Yes. Yeah.
Come on.
You have my attention. I am in search of ammunition for my
Oh, I
weapon.
guess he's completely out. Okay. Take that other gun. Got him.
Excellent.
So she just, I guess she's just flat out dead now. Looks like she's still got a little bit of health, I wonder. I wonder if I could still bring her back.
You have my attention.
Where's the shot? Yeah, looks like she's back. Okay, so maybe that's not the end.
Yes. I hear you. Something's lying there.
45 Magnum ammo.
Yes, keep in mind, we didn't get them all.
There's still one
You have
around
my attention.
somewhere.
Yes, I hear you. Got it. I hear you.
Better save it when I'm thinking about it. Although I'm not doing too good now. I still got 2 more screens to clear. I think if I can get through this screen here, though, that'll be good enough for this video.
Yeah. We's clear. Okay.
I need to figure out how to rest these guys.
Okay.
What the heck is that?
You
Yes.
have my attention.
We's clear.
Is that guy running from me?
Something stirs just beyond. You have my attention. Fine.
Is that a bad guy?
Okay. Fine. Okay.
Bullets everywhere, bullets.
Okay.
So that's not a bad guy.
Fine. Nothing. Okay. You have my attention.
We's clear.
Must be a couple more bad guys around here somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
The lion is now in our path.
Alright, there he is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes? Okay.
Trying to get around him.
Yes. I hear you.
Any luck, maybe that'll be the last one. Oh, he saw me.
Yes.
Yay. All right,
You have my
Dr. Q,
attention.
don't miss. Whatever you do. Got him once, at least. Down!
Yes?
Dr. Q gained 1 point of marksmanship skill. That's cool, I guess. This is terrible how
Yes.
little they can move.
I hear you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I wonder to what
You have my
extent that's
attention.
about them being damaged. I don't see
Yes?
anybody else. Where is he? Run off?
Yes. I'm on it. Yeah. We's clear.
Something stirs just beyond.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You have my attention.
he's really close to you, Dr. Q.
Unfortunate.
Got him.
I am in search of ammunition for my weapon.
Yes?
No, not quite in Buzz's line of sight. Close.
Yes. I'm on it.
You know, there's some ways you can like see the. Yeah, that shows you the map. Display cover. Ah, check that out. So that's delete. Home is a 3D cursor. This is your line of sight. And then page up and page down moves around. Let's get rid of it. Cursor. Okay, so you have any movement left? Nope.
Yeah. We's clear.
That's pretty useful. Oh!
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Q,
You have
you're the
my
one that
attention.
kept missing, buddy. There you go.
It is most favorable. The evil souls that inhabited this
Woo!
place have all been sent on their final journey.
Dr. Q. You know, this is not an easy game. And this is, remember, this is on novice. But hey, I did it. Go ahead and save that. So I definitely feel like I've gotten, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a handle on the game and what's to come. So I need to go down south some more. Take the rest of these, this little city block out, I suppose. I wonder what 72% loyal indicates. You know, at some point here, I guess I find a way to start making some money. Your email address was captured upon your recent visit. This is to notify you that when the site was down, it's now fully operational. Oh, so you can start buying equipment. Let's try that out. Used and refitted items, ammunition, armor. If we don't sell it, you can't get it. Okay, pretty cool. So you can see how much does this stuff cost. 350, 470. So not too bad. Steel helmet. In stock, 3. Quantity on order. Interesting. Order form. So I don't think I'm going to do this right now, but... Oh, delivery location. Ah! So you tell them where you want it delivered, then I guess you got to go over there and get it. Okay. So we could hire some more mercs if we wanted to. I want to find out, how do you rest up your mercs? Is that a thing? Or is it just automatic? Maybe just to automatically rest them up after you take over a sector and do the first aid. On duty. Repair, train. Now this is down to 1571. So maybe what we could do... Let's see, select character. Assign patient. I guess we could probably rest somebody. Train. Repair, doctor. Make him the doctor. Hitman needs to be a patient too. Rat King is good though. So I think what we could do is hire another merc or two. Just try it out and see what happens. And we could just let those guys rest up. Let's just see if we can hire another merc. Let's go for steroid. So it's $950 for a day, $5,000 for a week. So we're gonna have to pay all these people. Maybe I shouldn't do this at all because this is day 3 already, and they're gonna want. I guess you prepay though. Never mind. But if I want to hire all those folks again, that's gonna be. I'll go ahead and hire him though. Steroid.
This is Steroid Gontarski. How long you want me?
I guess after the week is up, steroid should arrive at the designated drop-off point, Sector A9 America. Oh crap! So he's gonna be back here again. Yeah, see, he'll land there. Then I'll have to go all the way. So let's just speed up time, I guess. So you can see them recovering their health.
I took my hike. What now?
Okay, there's steroid. Now there's no easy way just to make him go there. I guess not. Click on the sector where you would like the mercs to arrive instead. Cancel. Oh, I guess you gotta take over the whole thing. Well, steroid, so you telling me I gotta like go screen to screen to get him into place?
Agreed.
All merchants gone. Well, at least it'll be easier to do that part of it.
Agreed.
Oh, so these
It's
are connected. Okay, where am I at now? Yeah, I need to keep going to the right. Yeah, there's bound to be an easier way to do this.
Is good. Agreed.
Now, a guy who sounds a little bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger named Steroid. You think they were making some commentary there?
is good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those guys have all admitted that
Agreed.
they were using steroids. You know, maybe I'm misremembering that, but I could have swore
Agreed.
I heard an interview where Arnold was saying that he did use steroids. They pretty much all did. I'd hate to be slandering the guy though, but I'm pretty sure I heard him say that.
I took my hike. What now?
Why is there a question mark there? Okay, anyway. I think this is probably fair enough. So what do I think about this game? I mean, this is clearly one of those things that, I'm sure if you played this back in the day, you probably loved it to death, and probably, and a lot of people that wrote in recommended this, said that this is a game that it's one of those perennial games that you come back to. You might play it till you get bored, take a few months off, a year or two off, and then come back and pick it up, and it's still fun to play. So it's not one of those games. Yeah, there's some quirks with the interface, kind of like Baldur's Gate or any game from this, this era. There are things you wish that were improved. Mostly to do with the interface and things of that sort. But the underlying gameplay is still very solid. The interactions with the characters, the drama. We've already seen the story unfolding as we're playing along here. I think it's, I can really see why people prefer this to the previous game. The first Jagged Assault, you could see it was a very brilliant concept, but they were still working through some of the details on it. They weren't quite there yet in terms of just nailing the depth. Kind of like Baldur's Gate 1 versus 2. To me, the first game kind of got it all started, but the second game is where it really solidifies and it becomes the best game in the the series, for what that's worth. But I'm sensing the same thing here. Like, this is the game where they sort of figured out the stuff that was working well and hammered down on that. Got rid of the stuff that wasn't working so well. It was fun making a character, but I don't know. You either have the personality for this kind of game or you don't. This is wait, what's going on here? I guess we need to. But this still on 75. I wish there was a way just to zap that guy there. But anyway, just to wrap this up. So it's definitely the kind of game I could tell where you can really delve into the details, and it rewards that. It's not just a bunch of random stuff. I mean, you actually could, every decision you make has some kind of tactical as well as a strategic purpose to it. You're really thinking pretty far in advance about where you want these guys to go. I like this idea. This is in the first game too, but how you maybe have a couple extra guys just training at home. Kind of like an XCOM where you don't bring out your full squad every time, right? You have kind of this big roster of people, and some could be training and resting up while you bring the other guys out. Keep the ball going. This game, it added a whole bunch of new stuff that you could play with, like that weapon store we were looking at, so you could buy the weapons you want, upgrade the armor and so on and so forth. You could see these Dr. Q already leveled up his marksmanship, just through using that, getting lucky on the field, I guess. So you kind of have your characters leveling up as you play, but I think I'd have to agree with everybody that I've talked to about this game, and they say that the thing they really like is they're sort of mildly campy. At least so far, there's a little bit of camp, but I don't think it seems to be more serious, I think, than just, what is this? A solid look at who you are. Our exclusive analysis. So I guess these are the results of my, Oh, man. Your answers to our personality assessment reveal your perception of the real you. Attitude. Oh, wow. You'd rather be at home alone, but you had to make money somehow. Oh, so this is just showing you that that survey was not random. I mean, it really has, you're a great shot. Oh, that's cool. Man, there's just so much depth to this game. It's just kind of fascinating. This is not spam. I am Spec T. Klein, co-proprietor of the new mercenary recruitment center work. Okay. Okay. This is like sucking me back in. I can't get away from this game. Ah! Anyway, folks, this is like $5 on GOG right now. I mean, how can you go wrong? You know, I would just say definitely go pick this up. There's some expansions you can pick up as well. I don't think they're too far out now from having more news about the third installment of the remake, reboot, whatever you want to call it. There's a new one of these coming out hopefully soon, and I'll be really looking forward to it. But anyway, just to wrap up, this is not something I played when it was out to begin with. I was rocking my Amiga at this time, and I don't remember having this game for that platform, so I missed out on it. I played plenty of similar games to this, but looking back, I feel like I missed out. If I'd had this game back in the day, I'm sure I would have completely been obsessive about it. But even now, after all these years, I picked it back up, was able to learn how to play. I mean, there's obviously a lot more stuff to learn here. There's a learning curve. But I don't think this one, the learning curve, I don't know if it's because I played that first game a little bit. I didn't feel necessarily overwhelmed like I did with that first game. There are tool tips and the way it kind of gradually introduces you. It's not it's not like a modern game with like in-game tutorials that really sort of soft pedal you into the game. It's not quite like that, but it is a little easier. I think they've lowered that curve enough, and the manual, for example, gives you specific things to do, like give the letter to the lady, and so on and so forth. So anyway, I'll wrap it up here. I definitely think this is something you want to pick up and play, whether you played the first game or not, or whether you played it back in the day or not. If you like this era of games, if you like complexity, if you like humor, I think it's worth $5 just to do a little opening character creator. I mean, that was hilarious. But anyway, I'll stop it here. Let me know what you think. What your thoughts are on the game, and I'll see you next time. And that's all. You got a little thing, it smells pretty nice in there. Anyway, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Man, this is a Jagged Alliance game. It is just so funny. I can't think of a game I played where I just genuinely laughed out loud that many times. I definitely should check that out. It's kind of hard to do comedy in a game. I'm sitting here trying to think of games. A lot of the Lucasfilm games cracked me up a few times, but it's kind of a hard thing to do. Those a lot of times funny games, not really all that funny, if you know what I mean. But anyway, go check that out. I'll put the links to it on GOG. I think they've got the gold version where you get an expansion. But anyway, you can check out the links and pick it up. And I'll also try to keep you posted on that Jagged Alliance 3. And this should be out relatively soon. Anyway, I want to thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks. I'm in a state of thankfulness here for your support of this show. Would not do it without you. We're wrapping up almost, not too far away. I guess we got about 23 episodes until we get to 500. I don't know necessarily what's going to happen at 500. I feel like it's kind of a big deal, though. So if you want to help me get to that number, that plateau, whatever it is, please go to that link in the show notes to the Patreon site. Become a Retron. You can subscribe if you want to do $1 a month to $2-3 a month. That's cool. If you want to just drop like $20 and just be done with it, not have to think about it, come back maybe in a year or two. Hey, that's great. I don't really care about the amount of money. I just care that you care enough about the show to want to help it stay in production. And just really appreciate that, guys. So thank you very, very much. Okie dokie diddly. What do we got here? Oh, that news from the Mad Cave. Oh boy. This isn't really news, but it tickled me to death, so I had to post this. This is, I think, Luke Plunkett of Kotaku. He's got a story out, a rant, I don't know what you call this thing. He said it is 2020, I mean, I can't believe it. It's 2021. Star Citizen has raised $400 million, and it's still not out. My God, the game has been out, now it's been in active development for a decade. Can you believe? I can't even process this, man. This is insane. I don't know. What can you say to that? What the heck? I don't know. I don't know. I've given up on that game a long time ago. I always just think it's kind of dead, and that'll be the end of it. It'll just kind of peter out. But every now and then it kind of resurfaces, and people start talking about it again. It seems to get back in the spotlight, usually along these lines, right? It's, where the hell is it? Oh, man. I think it's just because it's one of those first really big Kickstarter success stories. I mean, that's the one that everybody that had some old, game, even crappy ones from like the 80s and 90s, if it had any kind of recognition at all, they were on Kickstarter trying to get a pitch going to resurrect it somehow, do a remake, do the version they've always wanted to do, that sort of thing. We got some good games out of it, so I'm not going to complain, but man. I hope you didn't put a lot of money into Star Citizen. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, this is really, I got two really cool things coming up here. Rogue 64. Okay, so this is a new Commodore 64 rogue-like from Badger Punch. Badger Punch Games. That's a fun name. Badger Punch. Man, good job on that name. Badger Punchers. Available for pre-order via Bitmap Soft Deluxe Edition. So this is C64 cartridge. That's interesting. Presented in a professionally produced box. Do all the Commodore 64s have that cartridge slot? Or is that something that was only in the... I know my breadbox one over there has it. If you know that, let me know. I don't even remember off the top of my head, if this would be compatible with all Commodore 64s. Does the 128 have a cartridge? Anyway, let's see. Professionally produced big box Rogue 64 game on cartridge. Instruction manual, stickers, badge, a glossy A4 single-sided poster. Oh, it's single-sided. Is that a plus or a minus? Special gifts and a digital download. That is Rogue 64, man. If you'll send me this, I'll be happy to cover it on the show, man. I love these big productions. I don't tend to be. Let's see, how much does this cost? I don't have the price here. I'm going to find out how much this is. This might be worth having. I'm not familiar with these guys, but man, if they like Rogues and Commodore 64 this much, I think they're worth supporting. So I'm going to go check them out. Get one of those single-sided, one of those glossy single-sided posters. Hell yeah. Okay, here is the big one. Quest for Glory 4. Shadows of Dark. I'm having trouble with my fingers today. Or maybe it's my brain. I don't know. Okay. Quest of Glory 4. Somebody has remade or updated this game. They fixed a lot of the bugs, of which apparently there were legion. But what's really cool to me is that they have added back a lost hour of audio by John Rhys Davies, which can, I hope that's how you pronounce this guy's name, which can now be heard as intended, including death screens, all dead ends removed, annoying bug fixes, including Bone Cage and the Paladin Honor Shield, improved sounds, cut encounters restored, death sequences restored, and much more. So you have to have a copy of the game, and I guess this, I think it goes with, what's the name of that? I'll get the details for you, but whatever that that app is that lets you play these games fairly seamlessly, I think it interfaces with that. But anyway, wow, whole hour of narration? Yeah, definitely worth looking at, especially if you are a fan of that series. Okay, now let's wrap it up with a quote. And I was kind of intrigued by Steroid. Oh, man. For Jagged Alliance 2, of course, I think that's based on Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I was looking for quotes by Arnold, And he's got, he's actually got quite a few good quotes. He's a pretty good, I don't know what do you call those, motivational speakers, I guess, motivators. This is a good quote from Arnold, and I'm not going to try to do the accent, but it goes something like this. You have to remember something. Everybody pities the weak. Jealousy, you have to earn. So, ponder on that, and see you guys next time.
For breakfast. And right now, I'm very hungry.